Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying the weekend. I am looking at my cryptocurrencies, and Ethereum is sitting at $350. Damn, this thing has been moving. It blew past 300. Like it was at 300. Where did it first hit it? It's like, yep, it's like today. It hit 305. So this is all the way back to what? Let's see. 512 when it was 88. Let's look at it on a 1 year. I think when I got into it, it was right around here, around the $40 mark. And then just look at this, just like a fucking monster, like a beast. But it hit not only $300 today, it hit up to 350. It's at 350 with 349.76 now, but basically just tapped 350. Ethereum is a beast. It's up 266% since last month, up $234. Bitcoin's doing good too, man. It's trying to get to 3,000. Had a good peak here. Had a little fear moment. This is when everybody was freaking out about something. And then I think I put $100 in. I think I bought this first or the second dip right here is where I put like 100 because it looked like it was starting to come back. And I've just been riding the wave up, and it's like high 280s. Hasn't quite tapped 3,000, it looks like, but I mean it's like right there. So damn. And Litecoin's been kind of just been going sideways. It's still been pretty steady. So the highest is around $35. So it's been going pretty good, but damn man, just look at Ethereum. Just crazy. Look at this fucking chart. Like if you held it way back here, like damn, you when you were holding it in the pennies, and fucking now look at what it's at, $350. Same thing with Bitcoin. If you held it back here, freaking 2013, it was like $10 or some shit. Now it's like almost 3,000. Jeez, man. Ain't no stocks on the fucking exchange giving you these kind of returns. This is insane. On a 1 year, man, Ethereum is up 1,869% since last year. Bitcoin's up 390%. Jesus. Litecoin 513% since last year. So these things are getting more and more popular, making more and more money. I'm trying to remember what was that one website. Um, was it Coin Market Cap? I think. Yeah, here we go. So the total market cap of cryptocurrencies is 111 billion right now. So that's pretty high. And Bitcoin dominates 43%, so it's less than half, which is good because for a long time, Bitcoin was the majority of the market because Bitcoin came first. So now it's half of the cryptocurrency market. So these cryptos are getting stronger, man. And again, this is a coinmarketcap.com, basically just like a bunch of coins, one all the way down to 100, and then you got the next 100 and all that. It just bases them by their stats. So like Bitcoin currently has a market cap of 48 bill, price 29.49, has 16 million circulating supply, volume, percent change, and a graph. I think if you click on the graph, you get a little bit better look at it. But man, it's crazy. Ethereum's number 2, Ripple, which my thing with Ripple is and I'm in no way a programmer. Like I'm in no way an expert. I'm not trying to like fool people thinking I understand all this stuff. I learn about it every single day and I love it. It's an exciting space to be in. But Ripple, I believe, is a coin made by a bank or banks, and they own a lot of the supply, so they can inflate it and deflate it. So I kind of don't like it because of that. And I think that's the whole reason why people get into Bitcoin is because it's a set amount, and they don't want to be basically to be fucked with. They don't want people printing more Bitcoins because then that's just going to depreciate the price. But you got NEM, then the old Ethereum. There was a hard fork between Ethereum. So they have the Ethereum Classic, which is the original, and then the new Ethereum, which this one has what's that dude? It was like the Canadian teenager who basically created the product. I forget who it is. His name. Hard for me to say. But he's running this one, so that's why this one's been running up. And the Ethereum Classic, he's not a part of, so it's kind of down here. It still made money though. You know, then Litecoin, Dashcoin, BitShares, Monero, which is like the super secret coin. I think Dash is like that too. And then Stratus. I'm not gonna go through all of these, but I just love seeing that the market cap's now over 100 billion, which is crazy, and Bitcoin dominance keeps going down. I want Bitcoin to dominate this market less and less and less and less and less, because when Bitcoin spikes, you know, right now Bitcoin's the main currency to go on exchanges to buy all these other currencies, you know, and they're slowly adding other major currencies to use as a currency for the exchange. But right now Bitcoin's the one, you know, everybody uses Bitcoin. They go on an exchange, they use Bitcoins to buy Ripple, they use Bitcoins to buy Monero, they use Bitcoins to buy Stratus, you know. So when we can get this down more and more and more, and start utilizing some of these other cryptos that are popular, then we could really get it down. That way, there won't be a market crash in the cryptocurrency market because Bitcoin took a hit. You know what I mean? So looking forward to these numbers continuing. Dominance to go down, market cap to go up. But man, 350 Ethereum, Jesus, this thing is a monster. If y'all ain't in the cryptocurrency, like I get it, you know what I mean? I get it. It's hard to understand for some people. It's hard to trust a system outside the market, even though I think trusting the market is the wrong idea. But I mean, that's what we have. You know, it is what it is. But this is free market. You know, this is open market, and this trades 24/7. You know, I'm on a Saturday watching these numbers go up and down. You know, and it's all day with this stuff. So that's what makes it interesting. So during the week, I'm in the stock market, and during the week and on the weekend, I'm in the cryptocurrency market. So making money 24/7. That's what it's about. You know, just investing what you can. You know, never put in more than you could afford to lose. If you can only put in $20, put in $20. I talked about in my other videos when I started with Robinhood. I got paid every Friday on my job, so every Friday I just put $20 into my Robinhood, and I just grew it that way slowly. And no joke, shit takes time. It takes time. If you got lower capital to start with, it's going to take you time, but that doesn't mean you can't do it. You know, it might take you a little longer, but you know, as they say, sometimes the trip is better than the destination. You know, like you know, the hard work that you put in to get to where you are and whatever you consider success to be, you know, that's what makes it worth it. It's hard for people to understand, you know, appreciating what all this stuff is when it's just given to them, and you know they don't do anything with it because they don't understand what it took to get to this point. Like at one point, Bitcoin in 2009 was nothing, you know. Now it's a fucking monster. Name one stock on the market that's almost worth $3,000. Just good luck, you know. It's such a big run up, you know. It's crazy. But anyway, I just want to share that. I always try to get people interested because the main thing is I think this is a good way to hedge yourself against the market. So in case there's another 2008 housing bubble, in case there's another 2000.com bubble, the crash in the 80s, you know, was it Black Monday back in the day, Great Depression, stuff like that. The market performs in cycles, you know. It's always going to crash. It's just how the market works, unfortunately. And if you're, you know, 60, 65 in that range, maybe 55 to 65, and you're thinking about retiring, living a comfortable life and all that, guaranteed during your retirement at some point the market's going to crash, whether you want it to or not. So, can you afford that? You know, can you risk that? You know, I don't think a lot of people like take that shit into consideration. So when you get into Bitcoin, yeah, it's very risky. I'm not going to lie, it's very risky. But the returns you get are ridiculous for all the risks that you're taking. And I'm not saying put all your money in Bitcoin. I'm not saying that. I tell people probably not what they want to hear because people who are in the cryptocurrency space stay out of the stock market, and people that are in the stock market stay out of the cryptocurrency space. I'm like, why not benefit from both? Why not hedge yourself against the world collapsing? You know what I mean? Like take every possible failure of each system into calculation, and then spread your risk out so you can protect yourself from all of it. Because at the end of the day, you want some feeling of financial security. You want some feeling that the stock market crashes, I'm good. I still got all my Bitcoin. Or the Bitcoin market crashes, good. I still got my stock market money. Or I'm in the U.S. The United States stock market crashes, good. I got Swiss francs, or I got Chinese yuan, or I got Japanese yen. I got other currencies from other markets. And it takes time to get to that point. I'm not gonna lie, but when you get to that level, which I work hard for every day, like I want to get there so bad, but I also want people to understand and learn, and hopefully they can get there as well. I want to see everyone, be successful, but you, like so much of this channel, I want to be about financial education more. You fucking little pop up. I want to be about financial education more than anything. So that's all I'm trying to to help people with. I'm not trying to be the best. I'm just trying to get people started. Like consider me the fucking kindergarten teacher of finance. I'm getting people their foot in the door, getting them to step one, because that's always the hardest one, is getting started. Once you get started, you get interested, you get going, then it's easier because you see the path in front of you. But if you can't see that first step, you don't know which way you're going. So hopefully this is helpful and motivating for people. And like I said, you can get Coinbase, and you can get these 3 coins right here, and you can get set up and going. But like I said, if you're not comfortable with it, that's totally okay. That's totally up to you. If you want to stick with the stock market, that's fine. But anyway, I just want to show that I just love seeing these guys just keep continuing to climb. And you know what? There will be a point where, the bubble breaks and it'll come down. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin on the cheap because the bubble breaks. When everyone else freaks out and runs out of the market, that's when I start dumping money into the market. Because it's Black Friday, it's a fire sale. Everything's cheap. That's when you start buying. So keep that in mind. Wish you all the best. Keep investing, keep hustling, keep working. And I'll talk to y'all in the next video.